Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome to another edition of Bantikow. Alright, what I got going on today? I'm just rocking over here on field number 17 with our sprayer. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy fired up here. And I think we're going to start from the other side over here. This might be a bit better. As you can see, this thing is... I always forget how big this thing actually is. It's just enormous. So what we're going to do is... let's get this lined up here. And that's a good place to start. There we go. We're going to do a little bit of spraying this episode. And we're going to probably do a couple other things too. We'll see what happens. I don't know which vehicle that is just chilling out right there. I think yeah, it is this one. Let's go ahead and get him out of the way. Let's just put him over here on the side, off the main field for the time being. There we go. Parking brake on. Let's go back to the night vista. There we go. One of the nice things about the GPS mod is it really makes spraying a lot more accurate. A lot more accurate than you think it would be. It's crazy. In real life, what happens is, like, if you think about how much this vehicle costs first of all, and think about how much money the material inside of the tank itself costs. And this is the reason why a lot of farmers decide to go to GPS as opposed to other means, just because it does mean that they are going to be able to actually, well, save money is what the real thing is. Don't realize how much noise my chair makes until I move in it. Jeez. Anyways. Yeah, but it's kind of interesting to see why some farmers choose to do certain things certain ways, because what happens is they want to save money wherever they can, because the machine itself is, you know, rather expensive, and if you can save money by using stuff like GPS, by all means. I know who was I was talking to, the farming trucker, I think the other day. He was saying that he doesn't like GPS because it takes the real farming side of things out of it. I suppose that's true. It does do that to a certain extent. However, you have to think about, you know, the money involved and all that jazz, because as I'm sure you're aware, it's not cheap. What's going to be the best way to do this? I guess we could do it like this, but that's the same path we were just on, though. Is it not? Yeah, it totally is. Alright. Let's do it this way then. These are reasons why I don't fertilize, I guess. Anyways, this is the one we want to be on right here, and we can start this one from way back here. As you can see, just left the combine chilling out there for the time being. It's doing its thing. There we go. A nice little turn here. It's funny, when this thing is in like operational mode, or when the booms are actually out, I don't know why it does this, but it's kind of cool, because what happens is when the booms are out, it actually does I'm totally gonna hit that. Oh well. It actually, like, all-wheel steer turns on. It's really kind of interesting to watch. So you'll see, like, when the booms are closed or folded in, it actually turns into just a front-wheel steer, but when the booms are out, it's all-wheel steer, so you have a lot more maneuverability. It's kind of cool the way they did that, actually. Excuse me. Also, what I'm going to do is I started a Google Plus community yesterday, I guess it was. Yesterday being March 31st, and it's just a community. What we're going to do is I mentioned in one of the live streams to have a screenshot competition, and that's where we're going to hold the screenshot competition. So what I'll do is if I don't put the link in the description for the Google Plus community, leave a comment saying Iain put the link in for the Google Plus community. What I'll do is I'll probably do a separate video as well, just talking specifically about the Google Plus community and letting you guys know about it. So I think for the time being, it'll be a screenshot competition, and the way I think we'll do it is whichever screenshot gets the most +1s, because it's a Google Plus community, Essentially, they're like likes or upvotes, or whatever you want to call it. So whichever picture gets the most +1s will be the winner of the competition. And I think what we're going to do is, for the winner of the competition, what we'll probably do is I'll do a multiplayer game with them, either probably Farm Sim, and we'll record it and it'll go up on the YouTube channel. Of course, what will happen is I will record it and not put it up directly. I'll have to, if someone is silly for whatever reason, then what will happen is I will probably not put it live, or I'll probably edit it out or something like that. So if you do win the competition, then by all means you should probably behave yourself, because I'm a pretty polite person, and if you are not polite, chances are I probably will either A, not put it live, or something along those lines. So keep that in mind. Nobody wants to watch somebody be impolite, basically. Anyways, this thing, it's funny how fast this works, because like you're going 17 kilometers an hour, and the nice thing about this particular sprayer is how slowly it actually uses the material. I think it's the in-game one, but it uses just a crazy amount of material in comparison to like, let's say, the solid manure spreader. That thing is just ridiculous. I don't think I can hire a worker for this anyways, can I? No. Nope. Didn't think so. But it makes short work of big fields, because it is 41 meters, I believe. Yeah, 41 meters. So it does make short work of most fields, even some of the biggest fields. You have to have a pretty enormous field to to not be able to use this, or well, to make it work for a really long time. Let's say that. One of the downfalls, though, is because like some of these fields are shaped like as like a C or something like that. What happens is you can't. It'll actually drive through the C area. So like, let me see. If we look at, like, say, field number 15, what will happen with course plays, they'll just drive through this little area right here. So if there's trees there or whatnot, you will definitely have problems. So take that as it will. Take it as it is, because sometimes you'll have problems with that, sometimes you won't. So it depends on how many collidable trees there are in reality. There we go. Turn that off, turn around, and turn that on again. I don't know how they do it in real life. I always I guess everyone does it a little bit differently. I think some people will do like, just like, they'll make this turn then have the sprayer on the whole time without turning it on and turning it off. And I think that's the reason how they do it normally, I think. I'm not 100% on that, mind you, but that's just my train of thought. We're just going to check on not this guy right here, to see how he's doing. As you can see, he is just finishing off the last little sections of this field here. He's doing the headlands, which were set so it does it at the end. He's almost done, looks like. Nice. And then the other Taurus we have, this guy right here, he's done. And how many fields do we have? This is field number 19. You'll never find a better job than doing it yourself in this game, it seems like. Auto Tractor seems to be pretty good. Not the best, but pretty good. Apparently I missed a huge chunk right here. And apparently we have some of the field up there still too. Yeah, so what will happen is, I think, if I were to, well, let's just test this out. So this is field number 15. Alright. So let's just do this, and I'll show you how it works. Field number 15, southeast corner, sure. And we'll set this to as many as we can. And let's see where the starting point actually is. Where the heck is it? Heading west. Oh, I wanted to head north. There we go. That'll make more sense. This is field 15. Now, where's the starting point? I have no idea. Let's do it this way. Apparently it's all the way down there. Well, we'll come back to that, I guess, then. Anyways. There we go. It's funny, this quick camera mod is really nice. What it does is basically, I'm just using the arrow keys on my keyboard, so if I press the forward arrow key, it does that. If I press the down arrow key, it does that. Right, left, and you can like adjust it around and whatnot. So like, you just press the button and it does like a rotate around, or you can just press forward and it does that. So I think that's one of the cooler aspects of it. Because often what happens with, like, if you're inside the tractor or whatever, and you're like looking to the left or to the right, with better steering it'll actually turn and it makes it look really strange. So being able to center really quickly like that is a really nice little feature, so I like it at least. It does add quite a bit to the game. We're going to go around these trees because what we can do is, let's just do this. We'll just drive around the outside of the trees here like this. There aren't any trees I can collide with in there, technically, so I'm not too worried about it. But, we'll try and do it somewhat realistically. I don't know how you'd actually do this. Probably something like this, but I'm not 100% sure on that. You really, I couldn't imagine wanting to fertilize all the weeds in there if you're not careful. Like, could you imagine doing that, like accidentally fertilizing all the weeds within like a patch of trees like that in an area like this? That'd be just terrible. You'd have like monster weeds, giant ragweed and all that jazz. That would be terrible. I couldn't imagine that. I probably don't even need to go down to the rest of that. I probably could get that just with the headland at the end. So I think we'll just leave that for the time being, and we'll come back and do this little part up here instead. Alright. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do this part up here instead, because what will happen is as we go around right at the end, we'll probably get most of that stuff we missed around the edge right there, specifically at least. So nice. It's funny, some people hate this stuff, some people like this stuff. I don't know, I don't mind spraying so much. I find it more annoying with booms like this, just because you end up running into things a lot of the time, but yeah, you live and learn, I guess. Now the one thing you can't do with Courseplay is you can't, or not with Courseplay, with GPS mod. Let's see how this guy's doing. He's doing alright. This guy's taking this out. This is the interesting part. So he's gonna go around here, and this is, I don't know why they did this like this, but they have trees in here. Like, this is considered part of the field. So yeah, he's actually run into a tree right there. So like this, I don't know why this is the case, but really threw me off. When I discovered that, I was like, oh, that seems a bit strange. Why do they have trees there? Or why, I should say, not why there's trees there, but why is it considered part of the field is the weird, is the strange part for me. Alright, let's do this. And that should be good for the nearest waypoint. Yeah, there we go. Is it set offset or something? No. I don't know why it's turning around there, but apparently it is. So hopefully what happens is as it goes over here, it will actually lift the cultivator, but we'll see how that works out. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, it's kind of strange how that works out. It's different for every single map. I think, although I do feel I'm getting close to the end of this series, I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. I just feel that like I've done like everything on the map already, sort of thing. So I probably will still play on it, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know what episode this would be. If this would be episode 17, 18, somewhere in there. Do you think we should change maps? What do you guys think? Let me know. If there's something specific you want me to try on this map, by all means let me know. I love this map. I could play on it for a long time. I just get the feeling like a lot of the stuff you will have seen by the time I'm done. Oops, I probably should have left that on a bit longer. We'll just do this. Do a little pass like that. Never know the difference. There we go. Alright, let's get this other bit over here. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this thing is just so... You don't realize how big it is until you like finish a field in a few minutes, it seems like. No, the Taurus is what we're looking for. Stuck in a tree again. reasons why to take out these trees. Alright, so I have a feeling it's going to get stuck somewhere in here. Oh, that's a tree. Hey look, another tree. Alright, there we go. This is the advantage slash disadvantage, because like what happens is if you do it, it'll do it right, and you'll get everything, but you'll end up cultivating for an extended period of time, which is, you know, some people like cultivating, some people don't. It really depends on the person. Alright. Good. And what we can do is, let's just zoom out here for a quick second and see what we can see, and hopefully, where's the point we're at? Let's go right here, maybe. That should be good. Nearest, there we go. Yeah, that should be good now. I don't know why, but there's a tree. There's a couple trees right in there, and for that reason, Courseplay detects. Oh, that's going to be the same problem. Courseplay detects the outside of the field as being like, you know, right where the trees are, which really doesn't make sense to me, but that's what it thinks. There we go. That should be good now. I don't believe there's any other trees around the area that I know of. Hopefully that's good. We'll definitely see in a second. So here's the situation. So like once it gets over here, it'll get to this last point here, and then it should. Oh, it does raise it. Good. And it's going to raise it and just drive to the next point. Because what happens is sometimes it'll just leave it lowered, and you'll get into situations where you actually end up cultivating other fields and stuff like that, or seeding other fields you don't really want to seed. But just the way Courseplay works, it decides that, hey, this is the place I want to continue on. Yeah, so it's doing its little dance. Oh well. Actually, what we should do is let's grab this. I don't know. People on the stream, people named this. What do they call it? There's so many different random names for this particular combination. I have two MAN trucks now. This is the second one. This is the MAN truck I'm using for liquid manure. That's probably one of the reasons why I chose it in brown. But so we have this one. We also have the other truck that's not doing anything at the moment, but just chilling out there. So it's doing its own thing for the time being. Alright, so stop. Excellent. Yeah, it's funny on this map. I really like this map, and I could probably play on it for a long time, but I have a feeling like, I don't know, depending on the perspective of the person, like I could probably play on it for a long time, but I don't know how long you guys could watch it. That's always the question, because like what happens is I think I have every map I've ever played on 2015. I still have like the save file, so I can always go back and play it. There's not many I'd go back and play just because I don't have any particular reason to do it. Because I find that there's always a new map out. Actually, I saw a new map that came out today that looked kind of nice. I had a whole bunch of random mods in it. A little small map. There we go. That should be good. And how much? We have 150,000 liters. This is good. Apparently that made a manure bonus. Huh, weird. We should probably check this. What's the levels at here? Need to bring up the solids again, so we need to bring another load of... I think we need to bring on a little potatoes. That'll probably bring up the solids level again. And then we'll go from there. Anyways, I think we'll stop the episode there for now, folks. I think I'll continue. I might do a live stream on this map to get some stuff done. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. My name's Iain Robson. It's been our episode of Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from Bantikow. Catch you guys later.